Now we're in a place where we feel like children just get to know everything. I mean, literally everything. And they shouldn't. They're kids. Protect them. They're little. They don't know any better. If the same person that thinks Santa Claus comes in the middle of the night and puts presents under the tree is the same person you think can determine whether or not they want to be a man or a woman for the rest of their life, you're insane. You have absolutely lost your mind. And oh, by the way, if you're encouraging them, you've absolutely lost your mind. And I, for one, am not going to sit here and let it happen. Okay, it's on. Hi. My name's Melissa, and this is my WalkAway video. But before I get started, I want to say that this is going to be more like a series because I have a lot of reasons why nobody should ever want to be part of a group of people who want to dismantle everything in their path until they get their way, like a 2-year-old toddler. I am a mom, and for the last couple of years, even post-COVID, I have watched this world dramatically start to deteriorate from an ethical and spiritual standpoint, and I've watched it through my kids' eyes of how things are happening in the educational system and what they're going through. And for me, it's been very hard to watch. I first was helping them with their homeschooling and was getting their little weekly magazines that had pictures of the ocean on the front, and then you open it up and there was BLM rioters on the inside of a magazine for a 4th grader. Not necessary for them to know that. I certainly was in 4th grade at some point, and some people might argue, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. I was, in 4th grade, and I certainly didn't get to know exactly what was going on in the outside world because there were people that wanted to protect children. There were people that loved them and knew that there was innocence involved, and that until they got to a certain age where their brain could really wrap itself around what was happening in certain scenarios, we didn't tell them those things. And now we're in a place where we feel like children just get to know everything. I mean, literally everything. And they shouldn't. They're kids. Protect them. They're little. They don't know any better. If the same person that thinks Santa Claus comes in the middle of the night and puts presents under the tree is the same person you think can determine whether or not they want to be a man or a woman for the rest of their life, you're insane. You have absolutely lost your mind. And oh, by the way, if you're encouraging them, you've absolutely lost your mind. And I, for one, am not going to sit here and let it happen. So that's number one. Education, I have lost all faith in the system. And if you're a teacher, I'm sorry, but I'm on the East Coast, and our schools here are full of very racist, very opinionated people who use the terms equity and inclusion to disguise it for nefarious reasons. I get the premise. I don't believe that that's what they're using it for. Let's just put it that way. I know I seem really angry right now, but I'm not. I'm really just passionate. I'm a passionate person. I feel bad for people that have grown up in an environment where they think that this is the only way to live, and that you're including everyone, and you hug trees and you're nice to everyone, and that's how the world doesn't work that way. There are bad people in this world, which brings me to topic number 2, law enforcement. We have completely degraded our law enforcement officers and anyone in that profession. And if you think that we're in a better place just because people aren't burning things down, you're wrong. We're in a worse place. Law enforcement is in a worse place than it ever was. We don't have officers to do the job. We don't have people protecting our jails. We don't have people out there prosecuting and making sure that people are being put away for crimes. It is really bad. And if you think the criminals don't know that, then you should wake up. I have a lot of friends from all sorts of backgrounds, and I love every single one of them, and I wouldn't trade my friendship with any of them for the world. But I can tell you this, there are people that really do believe that they're making a difference by walking out and burning shit down. And this is for my women friends. I'm going to leave you with this because it's already been 5 minutes and I could go for 45 and I'm not going to do it. Not today. When the Women's March came to DC and I went with a certain someone and we walked around and we're meeting these women, these very angry, I don't really know how to describe them, salty, women who believed in women's rights but when I disclosed to them that I'm a conservative woman, they told me that I didn't belong there. This was back in 2019. They told me I didn't belong there. I need to leave. I don't belong marching with these women. I'm like, aren't I a woman? Aren't I a woman? I don't deserve to march with you because I don't believe what you believe. And that was in 2019. We're now in 23. And you see why that is. You see why these women, these people, I don't even know, like they are determining who's who gets to go where. It's insanity. So if you're part of that, I'm sorry, but you're not right. Everybody deserves a seat at the table, not just because they agree with you. We need to get back to, civil discussions where people would disagree and then go have lunch together. We're not there. We are so far from there. We're so torn apart right now, and I don't get it. I don't understand it because I have friends that are liberals and I love them and I respect their opinions and they respect mine. And in some instances, I have changed their thought process and they've changed mine. And so for me, I just don't understand this whole thinking one way or the highway. And I would encourage, if you're a conservative and you feel that way, then you need to check yourself too, because it doesn't only go one way. And so I'm walking with all the people that are tired of the insanity, that want to see some unity in this country, that want to see people together, that want to see people lock arms and do stuff for the right reasons. That's why I'm here. And I will see you guys soon because I'll make more because I've only covered 3 topics of a very important 55 of them. But thank you, Brandon, for making this platform for everybody. I think it's incredible. I think these voices should be heard. I think if you're a WalkAway, your voice is so important. I think if you're a walk with, your voice is so important. And I think everybody just needs to take a breather and understand that the person next to you is not your enemy. And we need to start living like that. So anyways, good luck to everybody who's on this platform and connecting. Keep doing it. Get active in your community. Join your state group. It's so important to join your state group and not just join it, but get activated. Help your candidates, help your school board candidates, help your board of supervisors candidates. And you guys, there should be some activists in your group that know how to do that. And if not, holler. Anyways, take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
For more great videos, download the WalkAway Social app at walkawaysocial.com. Share your testimonial and join our community.